Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Colonization Classic. If you wonder that the sea tiles have changed a little bit, I restarted because I didn't like our starting position. And I know it's a let's play and it's about you having fun, but I want to have fun as well, so I started a new game as France again, of course, and had a short look around. Yeah, and I like what I saw, so let's start exploring. We can move in all directions. These are high seas tiles. When we select them, our ship travels back to Europe. So we don't want to do that right now. And we discover new land, discovery of the new world. I love this standing pictures. We'll see a lot of them. And land ho! What shall we call this new land, Your Excellency? It's New France, of course. And here we have the coastline. This is fish, or fishery. So this is a special. We can yield more food there. But that doesn't look too tempting. That looks better. This is the first Indian village and an Indian brave, Indian warrior. This is a mountain where we can dig for ore. And this is prime timber, very important. Our first colony is the most important colony. Serves as a hub in different ways. So we need prime timber there. And also broadleaf forest with game, allowing us to hunt for furs or produce more food. So this looks like a very nice spot for our first colony. So let's make landfall, Your Excellency, and leave the ships behind. Yes, make landfall. And we are meeting the natives. The Tupi tribe welcomes you. We are a glorious nation of 17 camps. To celebrate our friendship, we generously offer you the land you now occupy as a gift. Will you accept our treaty and live with us in peace as brothers? Yes. The Tupi are a very primitive nation. So now it's a little disappointing to have them nearby, because you see later they are giving us small presents, gifts, and can only educate our settlers in basic professions. The Tupi welcome peace with our brothers, the French. Let us smoke a peace pipe to celebrate our perpetual friendship. We hope you will soon visit Tupi villages to share knowledge with us, and that you will send your wagon trains to trade with us. Okay, we don't have a wagon train so far, but we'll do that later on. And the soldier also makes a landfall, and our caravel sails back to La Rochelle. I can select a high seat water tile, or also go G for go to La Rochelle, France, but I prefer to do it manually to take the shortest route. Okay, the pioneer has to wait until our colony is founded, so I will found our first colony with a B for build a colony. What shall we name this colony? Quebec. And they are cheering, building a colony. And here's the lovely colony screen. And I type N for getting numbers for the basic production. So let's have a detailed look around. This is the production screen. This is the harvesting screen. and this is the summarization. So what we have a town hall, which is creating or producing 1 Liberty Bell per turn, and we need Liberty Bells to get more Sons of Independence, Brothers of Liberty, and also to send founding fathers to the Congress. So you'll learn what that means soon. And we have basic production buildings, carpenter's shop, producing hammers, allowing us to produce more buildings or improve existing buildings. Weaver's house, that we can manufacture cotton to cloth. Rum distiller's house, that we can burn sugar and get rum. Blacksmith house, okay, there we can forge ore in order to get tools. Tobacconists house, we can produce cigars out of tobacco. And fur trader's house, where we can turn furs to coats. So we have production chains for basic goods, and yeah, we can't do that yet. We can produce muskets when we have tools available. And here are the 9 tiles. We can or 8 tiles we can work on. The center tile is always occupied by the colony itself, and producing a small amount of food, 2 food here. As you can see, we can also have a summarization here. And 4 ore is our basic production, and our B4's our soldier, he has now dropped the weapons and started to hunt furs, but I want him to produce Liberty Bells from the very beginning, because we have to shift from 100% royalists to Brothers of Liberty. You see the Indian village, so we can't work on this tile yet. And this is a river, giving us a slightly bonus on our production if we work on this tile. Here are the lovely hardy pioneers, and usually I would order them to chop down the forest or to improve the center tile, but hills can't be improved. The road is already created by building the colony, and we can't hold on for a second. We can't plow the fields, unfortunately. So what to do with our pioneer? He has 100 tools and uses up 20 tools for each improvement. So chopping down the forest would cost 20 tools, and plowing the new farmland also costs 20 tools. So basic transformation of a wood tile costs 40 tools. And I will send him here to the tropical forest. Tropical forest allows us to harvest sugar. Every forest field allows you to harvest wood, wood, lumber, of course, and furs. And a third special, or like it's a basic resource, but a third alternative, and this is sugar for tropical forest, conifer forest, tobacco, conifer also tobacco. Broadleaf is wool or cotton, cotton. So we have the 3 basic resources available, which is great. Wetland forest, you can also right click on it, and it doesn't work. Should be tobacco or sugar, and broadleaf, but we won't chop that down because it has a special on the game. Right, so we will chop down the forest here, and we have our first choice. The Continental Congress will expand during its next session, Your Excellency. Which founding father shall we appoint as its next member? We also have a choice of five founding fathers. Excuse me. Peter Meier, which he allows us to work on tiles belonging to the Indians without having to pay them. Sieur de la Salle gives us a free fortification for every colony. Hernan Cortez, Indian villages which we burn down yield gold, and we have a free galleon allowing us to transport treasuries we discover or we gain from burning down Indian villages for free. Otherwise, the king demands 60% as a tax, which is quite a lot. Thomas Paine allows us to increase the production of Liberty Bells by the tax rate, but it's 0, and I try to keep it at 0, so no use for us. And Jean de Bourbeuf help. All missionaries function as experts. We can send missionaries to Indian villages in order to bring them, or to bring the Christianity to them, and to reduce unrest and to create converts. But the most useful choice here should be Hernan Cortez. I think we can't quit by hitting escape. No, we have to make a choice. So Hernan Cortez. All right. And we will start chopping down the forest. And our caravel arrives at La Rochelle. Here we can sell all the resources, as you see, and buy them as well, but we don't have any gold. We can recruit individuals who want to leave their or our home country and try to make a fortune in the new world. And we have to wait a little bit. Could purchase an artillery or better ships, and we could train specialists, but we don't have any money, so let's wait. Because our colony is also producing 1 cross per turn, and each time a certain amount of crosses is reached, a new colonist or immigrant is created at Europe, so we'll have to wait until the next immigrant is created. So we can just hit next turn, and there we have religious unrest in France caused increased immigration. Colonists and their indentured servants now available in La Rochelle. This is a bad choice. They are not as productive as free colonists, and they don't have a special profession, so quite disappointing, but we will have to take what we get at the very beginning. As you can see, the next indentured servants are showing up at the harbor, but I'm hoping for carpenters or missionaries. So let's take them. Shall we set sail for the new world, Your Excellency? Yes, steady as she goes. And we have to wait. And Alpines, clear forest near Quebec, 40 lumber added to stockpile. So this is a nice way to grab some lumber at the very beginning, as you can see. And now we have savanna, allowing us to grow a lot of sugar and also producing quite a nice amount of food. As you can see, this is like the colonizopedia. A farmer, a specialist, would produce 4, and on a plowed savanna 5, and for expert 7. So 7, and every colonist eats up 2 food. So 1 farmer would allow us to support 3 additional settlers. And as you can see, we have the first percentage of Sons of Liberty. It's 8%. Okay, so next turn. Sons of Liberty membership in Quebec is up to 10%, Your Excellency. The more Liberty Bells our statesmen generate, the faster membership will rise. Okay. And our caravel has returned, so let's have a look whether we can save a turn. Yes, excellent. So I can move the colonists to Quebec, but it doesn't really help. And I can plow the savannah, and I will wait. Or they are already finished. Yeah, this is the great thing about hardy pioneers. Amateur pioneers would take twice the time, and the hardy pioneers are really fast. And I will send this indentured servants to this Indian village. Entering Indian village. Your expedition has reached the camp of Tupi. The inhabitants are peacefully working in the surrounding fields. They wave to you happily, and we will live among the natives. You are unskilled, young one, and your ways are strange. If you wish, however, we Tupi will show you how to become a master sugar planter. Then I shall become a master sugar planter. Congratulations, young one. You've learned the ways of the Tupi and become a master sugar planter. We hope you will share this knowledge wisely. You are always welcome to stay in our village. Thank you. The thing is, there are 3 master planters, sugar planters, tobacco and cotton, and we can only learn this profession. Oh, I'm receiving a call, excuse me. We can only learn this profession by sending colonists to Indian villages or by practice. And sometimes it's quite hard to get together all the 3 master planter skills. Okay, so we have a master sugar planter, but I don't want him to plant sugar yet because we need food. As you can see, we're only producing 2 food, and otherwise, when I would put him here, producing 8 sugar, which is a nice amount, colony would starve, and one of the 2 settlers would die at the end of the turn. So he has to produce food. We don't have another choice. All right, and I will move the caravel into Quebec to grab some goods. Yeah, and the Tupi tribe is pleased to see the progress of our neighbors at Quebec. We have come to offer you 14 sugar in recognition of the everlasting peace between our peoples. Thank you, Tupi. And we grab the ore and the sugar. Because I don't want to sell the lumber, we want to produce hammers out of them, and I don't want to sell the muskets, of course, because we have to be able to defend ourselves. So let's send the caravel back to Europe. And let's see what we will do now. Here you see a small totem, so we can't work on the hills and the conifer forest at the moment. So I will send the pioneers to the wetland forest and build a road, because our colonists can travel faster on wetland forest. So let's set them there. And Sons of Liberty are again up to 10%, because we already had that message, but we added a second colonist, and so the percentages are recalculated. Let's have a look. Yeah, 10%. And the pioneers will build a road. And master carpenters. Wow, this is very good news, because we need hammers fast in our most important colony. There they are, waiting for the caravel. Rebel sentiment is rising in the colonies. Your Excellency, 12% of the population supports the idea of independence from France. As our colonists begin to feel more self-sufficient, they also become more productive. Any colony with at least 50% Sons of Liberty membership receives a +1 production bonus, and this is what we want to have. And cargo from the New World, hooray! So we sell the sugar for 84, and we sell the ore for 84. So we have 165, which brings us nothing, as you can see. What a shame. How much would be horses? Okay, we can equip the carpenter with horses, so that we can muster our first scout, and this is very useful. You'll see why. So let's equip them with horses, and let's send the carpenters back. And the first founding father enters the Continental Congress. It's Hernan Cortez. Typical aggressive conquistador, as you can see. And let's hope for a good choice as the next founding father. And 12 first. Thank you, our Tupi brothers. And there we have the choice. Excellent. Menu again. Coronado reveals the map around the other European colonies. It's nice. It's useful. But Paul Rivera. If a colony is attacked and muskets are available, a colonist will try to defend. Usually he dies, or the Indians destroy something. William Penn is increasing the cross production by 50%. Very useful for the British. But we will go for Thomas Jefferson, increasing the production of Liberty Bells by 50%, which is very useful because it allows us to generate more Liberty Bells to send founding fathers to the Congress and reaching the 50% Sons of Liberty percentage faster. Thomas Jefferson, which he would have been my first choice, but as a second founding father, still great. And the pioneers are done with the road, so let's see. Chop down the conifer forest. We will get the lumber from this special resource, and so we can chop down this conifer forest. Let's do it. And now we have a road, as you can see, 2 roads, and we are only using up 1/3 movement points. So this saves us quite an amount of time. And there are also units who can move more than 1 tile per turn. And we meet the Arawak. 4 villages, very small, which is great because they are quite erratic and they are dangerous. They are more advanced than the Tupi, but they are erratic. I usually get into trouble with them. Okay, we want to be your brothers, and we will send stuff someday. And the cavalry rise, and I will activate the scout to save 1 turn. And then I will let the carpenter produce the Liberty Bells, and I will make the free colonist now I will turn him into a scout, and I will start sending him. Excuse me, I have to finish the video right now.